Hi guys, welcome to today's post-market analysis video and let's see the price action today. So in Nifty, the day opened with this huge candle here. The first candle was a big green candle and it showed that there were a lot of buyers at that level. In fact, the first candle had already broken the previous day high. See, this is the previous day high. Write down the levels here, PDH. This is the previous day high and this was the R1. So it had broken the R1 on the very first candle. This is R2 and this is R3. Bank Nifty also showed strength on this candle, and to be frank, when I saw the second candle here, I thought that price was going to reverse. Let's see why the second candle reversed here. All the traders who went long on the first candle had their stop losses in this candle itself. All those stop losses were taken and then this huge red candle was formed. Look at the size of this candle. And then at the low of that first candle, it formed this pin bar. See how big that pin bar is. This pin bar was the signal to go long. Why was it a signal to go long? Because here it had a previous day high support on the bottom. This previous day high was broken by the second candle. It was a red candle, and then it formed this pin bar here. So was this the signal to go long? I had mentioned in my reversal strategy that whenever you see a strong green candle like this and then you see that the price goes and hits the low of that candle, that is the very second candle in this case, and then the very fourth candle, it makes this spin bar. Should you go long on this candle? Just think about it for a moment. You can pause the video and then answer it for yourself. This is not the candle to go long on. The reason being that at the opening it had taken support, so as a support it was acting well here, but then the very second candle broke it, and from here the third candle took some resistance, and then the fourth candle got support from the same level. So this candle provided support at this level, then it was broken by the red candle, the second red candle, and then the price, as it was broken as support, the price took some resistance in this third candle, and then here price went up again. So this level no more had any importance. If you see the telegram update, we had marked this level right since before the market opened. So this level, it was already marked, and I had said that this level will act as resistance if price comes from the bottom and will act as support if it comes from the top. So that is what it did. It acted as support, but this level here was not yet broken. See, at this level was not broken here. But you can take this kind of a trade only if you take trades based specifically on supply demand zones. Now that is something that I have not touched upon yet, and I will also release a strategy based purely on supply demand zones, entries where you can take based purely on supply demand zones and support resistance. So that is not something that I have yet released on the channel. So if you guys comment and I do get a lot of demand on that, I will definitely like to make a video on that also. So please do let me know. Okay, going forward, now we saw that this was no entry. This did not signal a long entry for us. So what next? Now this level, I had also marked this level here yesterday. If you see the analysis of yesterday, this level was already marked, and this green candle broke this level comfortably. Okay, so the next resistance was seen at R2 pivot. Now where is the R2 pivot? This is the R2 pivot where we saw this resistance come in. So see this, at the R2 pivot we get to see some price action here. It's not easily broken, and then you see this candle forming here, which is a big green candle which comfortably breaks out of that consolidation zone, and then again this level again we had marked prior itself. So then at that level again price spent some time here, and then this candle was the breakout candle. So it was a resistance breaking day today. All resistances were broken today. We had marked all these resistances prior. We had marked all these resistances even before the market opened. And then what happened here was at the R3 pivot. See, this is the R3 pivot. Okay, this is the R3 pivot, and at this level again we saw price action, and then this candle here, strong green candle, broke that consolidation zone, and then price again went up right up to R4. Let me just scroll the screen and show you R4. And this is exactly what I had said in today morning video, that I keep the pivot point standard indicator ready whenever price rallies like this and breaks through the R3 level and goes up to R4 or R5. And this is exactly why. So this is how pivots help us. You can see the price action again at this specific level where R4 is. You can see how price has taken resistance right till the day end at the R4 pivot. These are all the daily pivots. So this is how price very beautifully reacts to daily pivots, and that is why I say that daily pivots are extremely powerful. Let's take a look at this again. Look at the kind of reaction we got around R2. Look at the kind of reaction we got around R3, and look at the reaction we got around R4. So that is the analysis of price action in Bank Nifty today. This day was an extremely trending day, and let me just finish up quickly with the analysis of Nifty, and then towards the end of the video there is something I need to tell you. So I'll definitely touch upon that topic in a little while. Okay, so now looking at Nifty, let's go back to this green candle with which we began the video. So now this green candle right here tells us that uh, there are a lot of buyers in this candle. Now somebody who went long on this candle, fine. I mean, going long here on this level, on the high of this candle, you can keep your SL somewhere here, or you can keep your SL below this, you can keep your SL below this. But look at the kind of SL that this would be. Huge SLs, isn't it? So if somebody were to keep this SL here, it would be this big. Is this advisable? Definitely not advisable. So I've always suggested in every video of mine that on such days, forget it, let the price go, see if price can retrace back to your level. What is your level? At least the previous day high. See how price reacts at the previous day high. Important level. We had also obviously marked this level, and in the pre-market analysis itself, this was the level that I had said, where which would provide support or resistance. And then we had two supports after price went up. We had the R1 here. So if this, you can see this one, this is the R1. Now this is the R2, and this is the R3 daily pivot. So you can see this now here. If price had reached the day high and then had it made a pin bar here, something like, let me clear these drawings. So something, if something like this had it made here, and with a long pin bar here, and then that would be at the level of the low of the day, that is the low of the opening candle, the low of the current day, then you could have taken a long entry after this candle was formed. Taking a long entry here is a good idea because your SL is somewhere here below that candle, and then your entry would be here, and then you can book your profit at the R2 pivot. But that is in case price had actually retraced or reversed back to the day low position, but that did not happen, and price today, as you saw, just kept going up at every level. Again we see at the R2 level, you can see the kind of price action that it gave. Then again this level of 17530.55 was something that we had already marked before, and exactly at that level you can see how price spent time before breaking that level, and this was the first candle that broke that level, strong candle. And again when it reached the R3 pivot, this was the kind of price action that happened there. You can see here, this is the R3 pivot, and the price action here is visible to you. Since it was a very strong bullish day, price broke all resistances in both Nifty and Bank Nifty, and after this level was broken, price is now taking resistance at the exact level that we had marked here, the level being 17,635.15. So even this level we had marked yesterday, even before the market opened. So as you can see, price reacts beautifully to support resistances, and this is how you should learn to mark your levels. Support, resistance, supply demand zones act beautifully as far as especially intraday trading goes. Okay, now the thing I wanted to tell you before was that on such days when price is rallying in one direction, make sure you don't suffer from FOMO. FOMO is the fear of missing out. It is important that you don't suffer from FOMO, because if you suffer from FOMO, then FOMO, that is the fear of missing out, then tomorrow when you come into the market, see a strong green candle like this, you are bound to take a long entry on the high of this candle, thinking that the market even today is going to trend. And then tomorrow the market does not trend and it tends to reverse. And then here it takes all the SLs and instead it breaks the day low here and price crashes. And your SL is either taken, or if you haven't kept SL, then you are in a big loss even before you cut your trade. And then emotions like hope and fear kick in. Ensure that you don't do such kind of trading, you don't gamble. Ensure that you focus on price action. See what price action is telling you. Price action can help you to the best extent possible in this market. Nothing else works like price action, and don't let your emotions grip you. It is important to study price action. It is important to study support resistance. It is important to study supply demand zones. Learn about CPR, learn about price action. I'm here to teach you. So this was the price action for today, the 3rd of January 2022, the first trading session of this year. It was a nice trending day which sets a good tone for the rest of the year, hopefully. Please like and subscribe to this channel, and also hit the bell icon so you know the moment I release a new video. And please share my videos with your friends and your colleagues and your family. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.